so fucking dope. But Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Another NWO broadcast tonight. We have LSU taking on the Wolfpack of NC State. They are traveling into the den. Whew, man, this is going to be a air show. We got the number 4 and number 6 passing offenses against some not great passing defenses. Lou, what do you expect today?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. It could be a real high-scoring game. It could really slow down and see both teams kind of grind the clock. I really don't know. Ask me again, like midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I'm kind of excited. Conference matchup, so this is very important. Looks like NC State will receive the kick here. And we're underway tonight.
LSU won and elected to kick, I believe.
This man's dangerous there, Thomas. Would have been more dangerous if 29 would have threw a block instead of just standing there, but unfortunately he gets tackled at the 16-yard line. Devin Leary takes over here.
We'll see. Nice, bright, sunny day for the game.
Gorgeous weather. Beautiful Carolina day here. Leary's going to start in the shotgun. 2 backs on each side of him. Looks like Big Penis to his right, Allen to his left, who's going to get it on the counter. Big Penis throws a nice block, which allows Allen to pick up 9 there.
Nice little stutter step. Froze the defender. Allowed him to get a few more yards at the end of that.
Yeah, good start for the Wolves. Anytime you get 9 yards on a carry, you're pretty happy.
I agree. That's a great way to start a series. Going to be a bit of a chess match all day as far as pick and plays, I think.
Yeah, it's already starting, as you can see. Larry in the shotgun, Allen to his right. See what old Devin cooks up here. Changing a lot of things. Play clock ticking
Everybody's
down.
Moving around.
He started to roll out, but stayed in the pocket. Almost had the curl. That was just a bang play there. I think the corner got there about the same time as the ball there. Nice defense. Maybe a little hesitation on Leary's part. So we're going to see a 3rd and 1 here in the hurry up.
Expected. It's early. We're feeling everything out. He's late reading it. Defense is just...
Leary's going to shift and go under center here. He's going to roll out. We got a flag on the play. Thayer Thomas comes wide open on the wheel. Makes the guy miss. And finally gets brought down. We'll see what this flag is. Offsides, free play. So no effect on the play.
Yeah, nice moves on the end by Thayer Thomas.
Yeah. That's why he's on those kick returns and punt returns. We're going to see a 1st and 10 here about midfield for the Wolfpack. Shotgun. 2 backs, 3 receivers. This time Penis is going to get the ball. He's going to make a guy miss and pick up 3. Almost got hit in the backfield. That was a pretty nice run, actually.
Yeah, just a little wiggle there in the middle. Good old 3 wiggle.
Penis wiggle enough to pick up 3 there. See Leary here in the center is going to give to Allen, who gets taken down immediately and loses 3 and brings up 3rd and 10. That D-line penetration there was pretty vicious by the Tigers.
Yeah, the whole defense has kind of been around. On just about everything except that, dump off to Thomas there for kind of a big gain with the penalty. So, kind of a big 3rd down here. LSU kind of holding their ground at midfield.
Yeah, Larry in the shotgun there. Two backs. Seems to be his comfort zone. He's going to roll out here. So he's going to tuck it. Jumps and, almost gets it. Picks up 9. That's going to bring up a 4th and 1 here. This is kind of the
This is a
gray area.
decision. This is great.
Yeah. Coach is getting tested
Cross
early.
mid, yeah, it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. I love it.
Yeah, I love the aggressiveness there of Leary to just take flight. No regard for the body. Here we go. We're going. Shotgun, 2 backs, 3 wide receivers. Is that 5 defensive linemen for the
Yeah, they're all
Tigres? And here they come.
pinching.
Jailbreak, screen, throw out to Allen on the swing, makes the guy miss. And he gets shoved out. But either way, he picked up the first, got 11 there. What'd you think of that defensive call? I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, I like the push, and it was, forced NC State to make a quick decision.
Leary read it
Just
well.
had a more athletic guy out there,
Yeah. Leary read it well, got rid of it quickly.
which probably don't really say very often. Against LSU, I think they have a lot of athletic guys on D.
Yeah, especially that D-line. That D-line is scary. As we're going to see shotgun, 2 back, 3 wide. Nope, just kidding. Audible. Under center, Leary, hands off to Allen. He's going to get outside, make a guy miss, but the other guy brings him down. He's going to lose 8, unfortunately.
Yeah, trying to give up some ground to get around the defender. It's just there are too many of them. Good pursuit by the Tigers.
Brings up a 2nd and 18 here. We're going to see 4 wide receivers now, Lou. One guy in the back. It's Allen. He's going to get on the counter. And he's going to steer it up the middle and pick up, I think, 8, 7? It says 7, but it was 2nd 18. Now it's 3rd and 10. So I'm not good at math, EA, but that's 8.
That's a big set.
Ay, ay, ay. Emotional damage.
3rd and 10.
Nice little run there, though, by Allen on a long 2nd down to make this 3rd down manageable.
Yes. Hot water, burn baby.
Shotgun, 3 wide, 2 backs. Might be saying that a lot tonight. Leary changes some things before the snap and finds Big Penis on the streak right away, and he breaks a couple tackles. He might be gone, Lou. Oh, my God. Nobody can stop that Penis. He just wanted it more than the defenders, I think, there, Lou. That was quite the run after catch for Grande Verga.
Yeah, a little flex up the middle, and then just straight for the hole,
Yeah.
for the zone.
Wow.
Splashdown. Touchdown? I don't know what they call it here. They're wacky. Wolfpack.
So here in the den, Wolfpack take the early 7-0 lead. LSU will get their first possession of the night here.
Almost 4 minutes right off the clock there.
This one's going to sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Big leg.
Nice big kick.
Big leg. Let's see what Jaden Daniels and this LSU Tiger offense draws up here on their first possession. Single shotgun, 1 back. Oh, he fakes the handoff, keeps it, but it doesn't matter. Wolfpack, they roll deep. Wolves roll in packs. He had help. I think that's Drake Thomas. Yeah, Drake Thomas with the nice tackle. Bring up 2nd and 11 here. LSU's coming out.
LSU stopped dead in their tracks. Jaden Daniels couldn't do anything there.
LSU's coming out 5 wide. No back. Daniel's going to do a quick out little bubble screen. He's going to pick up about 15, 17 there to Chris Hilton Jr. Nice little quick Danny Sausages play there.
Yeah, get it in the hands of the athlete right away.
Mm-hmm.
Let them make the moves. Great. It'd be tough for defenses to defend that.
Yep. Jaden in the shotgun. Emery to his left, making some changes. 3 wides. He's going to hang out in the pocket on the snap. Now he's going to roll out. He's got a man chasing him, Durden. Oh, and he finds Booty? Emery. After the rollout, he finds Emery for a 14-yard gain.
Good little play. Avoided the end. Kind of late pressure there from the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Jaden used his legs to extend the play. We're going to see a little motion.
Triple option action.
Mm-hmm. Stuffed really well, though, by the Wolfpack. Only gets 3 on it.
Good sniffers on that Wolfpack.
Shotgun. We're going to see an actual handoff here to Emery. And he gets brought down immediately. Only picks up 2. As there was a Wolf right in the backfield as soon as he got that ball.
Yeah, good job to get a hand on him. You know, maybe LSU got a bad animation there with the one where you just kind of stumble, fall down, where you'd like him to shrug that arm tackle off. 3rd and manageable here.
Yeah, 5 wide. Jaden changing a few things here. He's going to go right up the middle with the quarterback draw. Makes a juke at the line to pick up 9 in the first. Kind of saw that one coming.
Straight out of Florida State's playbook there.
Yeah, yep. Very popular play amongst these dual threat quarterbacks. He's going to put his tight end out in motion split.
You get the athletes out in space.
Offset shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Emery on the counter and only gets 1. NC State's doing a really good job of containing this run so far.
Yeah, he was trying to negate that pressure off the edge, and that wasn't it.
Second 9 here. He's got 2 backs behind him, and that's going to end up the first quarter.
Kind of a quick quarter.
Kind of, yeah.
You miss it?
A little lower scoring than I expected with these, I'll call them air raid offenses with their high pass offensive numbers.
Yeah, we are still in the second possession.
NC State did a good job of taking a lot of that first quarter on their drive. Minimize possessions in this league. That seems to be the name of the game as the snap here. And you've got a wide open wide receiver on the curl. And he's going to get brought down after 12. That's Keyshawn Butte. You see the hurry up here out of Los Tigres.
I see something that, like...
2 tight ends. Shotgun. And he motioned the tight end so they're both on the same side. Now we're going to see a little quarterback power, but Drake Thomas again gets Jaden in the backfield, and he loses 2 this time. Drake Thomas having himself a game early here, Lou.
Yeah, he really is. Wolfpack happy to see it.
You think it's the neck roll? Might be the neck roll.
Might be.
I hear you get like a +5 awareness boost for the neck roll. I don't know if that's true. Could be folklore.
I mean, he gives me with even with these uniforms the Wolfpack's wearing this, this gives me like Tampa Bay Mike Allstott vibes. With a neck roll, he almost just put him in at fullback, but you already got big penis there, so you can't. It's just like everybody's got to look like that.
Wow, and we saw Daniels back there running for his life and finally gets sacked for a loss of 11 to bring up 3rd and 23.
You guessed it, a neck roll.
Was it Thomas?
So
Let me find
it
out.
was it was some Quasimodo looking dude.
Big defensive play there by NC State. This crowd's going crazy. Huge 3rd and 23 here. 2 backs, shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Here we go. Jaden's hanging in the pocket, backing up, backing up, backing up. Now he's rolling out. He's got 2 guys in front of him. Oh boy, how did he get that through there? Sheesh.
Exactly 23 yards.
Wow.
No reviews. I'm not even sure if he caught that,
But here we go. They're going to
let
hurry
alone
up.
if he was an inch short or not. That was fantastic. How exciting.
Same formation. This time Emery's going to get the ball, and he's going to get lit up at the goal line, but picks up 2 after the tackle. We're going to go back to a huddle here. We might see nothing but hog mollies now. Bring out the big boys.
Yeah, 2nd and goal from the 4.
See what we get here. Got 2 tight
Still with
ends.
the gun.
Yep, on the same side. 2 wide receivers. Emery in the backfield. He's staying back to block. Is that in? Yep, it's in. Touchdown, Jake Beck. Jaden Daniels had pretty good time and pretty good patience in that pocket to find Beck on the, I think it was crossing, square in. Either way, touchdown Tigres. Jack, excuse me, not Jake.
Yeah, nice job by Beck. He almost ran. Well, he did run out of the end zone before he ran back in after the catch. So he almost ran himself out of a touchdown.
Successful extra point makes this a tie ball game. And it's going to be NC State's second possession here. Short kick to Thomas. This is going to be returnable. He's got some blockers this time. 2 men over there. Beats them both, but gets caught up by a crossing guy. So 23-yard return. Starting off is where we would if it was a touchback.
Yeah, it's interesting. Time of possession is like 4 minutes for NC State and 5 minutes for LSU.
Mm-hmm. Larry in that shotgun, dual backs, 1 on each side. Penis to his right, Allen to his left. 3 wide receivers changing some things. Larry's going to quick out to Thomas, and he's got him on that streak. Thomas picks up a quick and easy 20 before he's taken down.
Yeah, it's a big first down.
I don't know if he's related to Drake, but if you got Thomas on your back tonight, I think you're doing pretty well.
Thomas kind of night?
It feels like it. It kind of feels like it. Shotgun split. 2 backs again, 3 wide. Larry's going to give it to Allen on the counter, and he just absolutely forklifts somebody to pick up 4.
Yeah, nice truck.
Wow. You expect that from Penis. I don't know about from Allen. Love to see it, though. Second and 6 here. Playbook pretty wide open. Shotgun 2 back, 3 wide. Larry changing his mind. He's going to fake to Allen. He's going to roll out with him. They're running side by side, but Larry's going to tuck it, and he's going to roll out. He's got a wide receiver blocking his ass off downfield. Wow. Love to see that. That allows Leary to pick up 14 there.
Yeah, really a nice run. Nothing really open that he wanted downfield, but it was And with it so wide open on the ground, you just have to take that.
Lou, if you had wide receivers that block like that, you might not be sitting here tonight. Got 4 wide receivers. Larry's going to snap. He's going to roll out. And he's going to find Carter. Mr. Carter right down the sideline. Wow, that was almost a back shoulder throw. Leary, wow, he rolled out, just immediately planted and chucked that. That was a quick release.
It was a strike. They're down to the 11. Moving the ball very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can still get a yard and have a new set of downs. They could really milk this clock. See a shotgun, 2 backs, 3 wide again. We're going to see Penis get the ball, and he kind of stumbles on the handoff. That was a weird animation. And he's going to lose 5. We're going to see a hurry up here.
Yeah, Penis with the hard tuck and gets brought down
Yeah,
for a loss there.
That was an interesting animation on that handoff. The clock's going to tick under 3 minutes after this play. Leary's going to fake and roll out with Allen again, but keeps it again. And sneaks out after about 12.
Down to the 4-yard line, 3rd and 3.
Nice little run by Leary. Didn't get hit. Got out of bounds. Third and short. We're going to see 6 down linemen from LSU here. See shotgun split, 3 wide receivers from Leary. Clock's going to tick under 4. So we're going to see Carter with the cross play, touchdown. Leary got just enough time. Did you see that blitzing defender almost hit him? He had to wait just long enough.
That was the last guy on the line. He had come from all the way from the other side. I think Broncos flipped the whole play.
Yep. He was unaccounted for. Just couldn't get there fast enough. He's probably 300 pounds. So we're going to see NC State score on their second possession. See, this is returnable. He's got open field up the middle. Wow, he gets about 30 yards before he even gets hit. Emery picks up 38 there on that return. That thing parted like the Red Sea there.
Very well blocked by LSU. And good opportunistic return.
We're going to see a little pistol here. Emery right behind him. And he gets it. He's got some blockers. Makes a little shifty move there to pick up 8. Nice little foot in the ground there by Emery.
He's been certainly capable on the ground when they've used him.
All right, here we go. Man in motion. Shotgun, we're going to see the option, but he decides to give it to the fullback, I believe, Armani Goodwin.
Really nice play by the, I think, defensive lineman, just getting off his block and getting through, shooting the gap.
Yeah, I think that was his best read. If he takes that option outside, he might lose 4 or 5. All right, we got a man in motion again. Nobody on the right, 2 guys on the left.
Couple of tight ends, it looks like.
Yep, 2 tight ends. As I say that, he's motions him wide receiver back to the right. Jaden's going to roll out. He's got 2 guys chasing him. One of them's neck roll. And the incomplete pass is going to bring up 4th and 3 here. This is our first possible punting situation of the day.
Yeah, it was good pressure.
Yeah, great spies. Looks like he had double spies, too. I think that really rattled Jaden, made him throw an errant pass.
Yeah, offense looks like they're staying on the field here. From their own 37. This is...
We are going for it here. This is massive. 4th and 3. Backs in motion out of the backfield. Nobody's in the backfield, Jaden. 2 tight ends, 3 wide receivers. Here he goes. He's rolling out. He stops. Pops. Throws one deep. And it's going to get picked off. I don't think that's what Daniels wanted. But it's definitely what Pitts Jr. wanted as he comes down with that ball. A lot of Wolves over there in that area, Lou.
Yeah, very well defensed. Good return. Brought it back all the way to the 40-yard line, which, oddly enough, was the line to gain from the previous play.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so Pitts just perfectly flipped the field. We're going to see Allen get the handoff in the stretch here. Oh, he gets a great block there at the end. I think that was Big Penis. Yes, it was.
Corner.
That was Big Penis. It won't go on the stat sheet, but you can give Big Penis some credit for that run, as we're going to see right here. Watch that fullback, ladies and gentlemen. That is what fullbacks do. He hit him just enough where he missed that tackle. Great run. Great blocking. Wolfpack up 21-7. Pending this extra point. Gucci. Yeah, Danny, that was a nice run. I agree with the chat.
Now 53 seconds here.
Plenty of time.
LSU still gets the ball to start the second half here, so.
Correct. Wolfpack's going to have to bring that stout defense that they brought last possession again.
Yeah, theoretically, they get a score here. They run the next kickoff back. A minute of game time goes by, and we get a tie ball game.
Yep. I guess, would you call that a cock block? All right, here we go. 5 wide receivers. And we're going to see the Danny special, the bubble. Chris Hilton gets 10. And most importantly, gets out of bounds.
Yep, 48 seconds to go here.
Crowd got quiet. They must be out getting concessions. We see 5 wide again. Jaden Daniels looking comfortable with that. Oh my God, Jeray Jenkins caught one for 15, but absolutely paid the price at the end of that play.
Yeah, right on the chin by two Wolves.
Yeah, that was a big hitter for sure. So we're going to see the hurry up here. Jaden's at it again, rolling out this time. He's got company over there. Pitts Jr.'s waiting for him. And he makes the throw still, even getting clobbered. Malik Neighbors, what a catch.
Nice job to set his feet and find his receiver.
Pitts was closing in. Clock's going to take
He's
under
got to
30.
stare it down.
Yeah, Jaden rolling out again, and he's going to wisely throw it away. Clock stops at 31 seconds, 2nd and 10.
I think he was flushing out to the right, and I think all his options were going to the left. And that wasn't the way. So that was probably the right time to cut bait. 2nd and 10 here.
3 wide. Emery to his right. Shotgun. He's got man in motion. Just kind of stacking them there on the left. Here we go. Oh, wow. Almost looked like he threw it away again, but I think that was just an errant out throw. Only took 3 seconds off the clock, but 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it was either a probably a bad throw. Receiver wasn't in the right spot.
Here we go, 5 wide. Bubble screen again. Drake Thomas over there to mess it up, but he misses the tackle. But held Hilton to only 6 this time. He got, I think, 14 the first time, 10 the second. Now 6 this time on that play.
4th down, 4 to go from the 29 now.
Looks like they're going to go for it. The kicker is not on the field.
Very aggressive on 4th down so far.
5 wide again. Jaden hanging in the pocket, getting flushed by Durden. He hits him. He got him. Points left on the field. Huge play for Durden in that defense for NC State.
About as timely a sack as you get there.
Wow. What's better than 3rd down sacks? 4th down sacks. NC State, 3 timeouts, 20 seconds. Got some points here possibly to get? We'll see.
3 timeouts. I think, I take a couple shots certainly to get into field goal range.
They're at a shotgun. Hits Jones on that curl route right away. Shaves off 5 seconds. That brings us to 15. So we're going to see the hurry up. As soon as those old men get them sticks down there, the clock will start. There it goes. Leary out of the shotgun. Quick snap. Curls for the girls to Carter. Makes one guy miss. 5 seconds again. 14 more yards. Clock started.
Just working the sticks.
Yeah, Leary's going to roll out this time. Oh, nice little cut in out. Rolls out for about 14. 2 seconds left. On the 19, just inside the red zone here. We're going to see the kicker come out. We're going to see a timeout. Get your chessboards
really
out.
Really nice job by Leary and the Wolfpack to move their way down the field here and get points.
Here come the timeouts, folks. Uh-oh. The kicker's not on the field, though. The kicker's not on the field.
Not.
We got an interesting development here in Carolina. Leary had a shotgun. Caught the Tiger defense moving. Did it work? Oh, he had 2 guys versus 1. But the defender made a pretty athletic play there to knock that ball down. What an exciting
really aggressive play. Falls short. I like the move. Burn them out of timeouts. Crafty like a fox.
Crafty like a fox. We see the yardage advantage heavily favors NC State so far. What else is jumping out there to you, Lou? See 100 yards out of NC State in the first half. That's jumping out.
Yeah, passing is seemingly pretty similar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for 2 4th.
4th downs, I see a big difference on 4th down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Time of possession. Wow. 4-second difference.
That came right back.
That's wild. I don't think I've seen a closer time of possession. Interesting. Should be a interesting second half. That was a fun first half. Went by really fast.
Lots of running the football. Lots of, I guess a bunch of completed passes too. Not a ton of scoring.
No, probably a little bit less than I expected, honestly. A couple of very potent passing teams here. We'll see what the second half brings us as we are underway here as Dunn kicks us off, and he's going to airmail that thing. I think landed in South Carolina.
Yeah, it's on the way to Georgia.
All right. Here comes LSU. With the ball, down 2 scores. We've got a man in motion coming in the backfield. Signifies an option, but instead he gives it to Emery. And he picks up maybe 2 there. After that first score, NC State's really clamped down here, Lou.
Yeah, their defense has looked really good. And I don't know that the Tigers have figured out quite what they're seeing just yet.
Daniels pushes Emery out of the backfield, splits him out wide, finds his man over the middle there, and Engel absolutely lights him up. Engel, I think, is in your top 5 tackle leader in NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
So he lurks. Keep an eye on him. So we're going to see 2 tight ends here again. 2 wideouts. Emery in the back.
Heavy to the left side.
Oh, not anymore. Splits them up. Tight end on each side now. We're going to see the NC State back off a little bit. Daniels finally snaps it. Oh, man, he waited so long. Almost too long, but gets it away for an incompletion there.
Yeah, without any time to spare there.
Mm-mm.
The heat from the defensive end was on him.
Second and 10. Fake to Emery. He's going to roll out. He's going to pause, and he's going to chuck it over the middle, but there's Pitts again. Pitts is lurking. Pitts is like, you know what, Fagin? I want to be the team leader in interceptions.
Yeah, Pitts Jr., that's the second.
He kind of had to pause and wait for this, if you'll see in the replay. Look at him. See that? See how he paused
Really
and
nice
waited for that
center
ball? You have to do that in MLB if you want to rob home runs. You got to kind of stutter step. That's kind of what he did there. That was a nice little center field job. We're going to see 4 wide. Allen to his left here as Leary takes over after the interception by Pitts. Leary started to roll out. Oh, found Jones on the curls. I think the defender was there. He just kind of oversold. And just missed it. Let's check this again. Yeah. You know how that triangle button is, don't you? All right.
Pick is up and good.
28-7 NC State after the big play after the pick. Points off turnovers seems to be the name of today's game, Lemon Pepper. Points off turnovers.
Yeah, you can make a living off of those.
Yeah, they're huge. Turnovers are bad enough, but when you give up points off of them, man, that's a killer. That's a killer.
Plenty of time here for LSU.
Emery gonna be in motion. He's gonna split them out. Jaden drops back, pauses in the pocket, and then takes off, and he's got room. He had a lane and blockers, and finally gets shoved out about the 28. What a run by Daniels. That kind of came out of nowhere, Lou.
He looked kind of fast in the open field. He nearly outran everyone.
Oh, yeah, he's got Spencer Sanders' speed for sure, as we're going to see him in the shotgun. This time he's going to throw to Emery out of the backfield, who gets hit immediately, but not after picking up about 12 for another LSU first down. LSU coming out aggressive on this possession, Lou.
Well, they need to get themselves back in this ball game.
100%. 100%. Jaden out of the shotgun, chilling in the pocket, waits, finds a man, and did he hang on to it? Yes, he did. Over the middle, first down.
Goal inside the 3.
I kind of gave him that drop animation there at the end. I thought he might have dropped it. All right, we're going to see an I for him? Oh, a Maryland I for him. We're going to see a little push, and Daniels gets in on the sneak. Touchdown Tigers. That was a very fast possession.
Well, that's just what the Tigers needed here to kind of jumpstart their team.
Yeah, I agree. Now let's see if the LSU defense can hold up their end of the bargain and stop Big Penis. We're going to see a 2-point conversion here. See Jaden roll out. There's guys. He's got nothing, and takes the sack. Couldn't find anything. That might have been a coverage sack there. Good D.
I like the aggressive call.
Do you like that call? I was just going to ask you that. What you felt about that? We'll see if it comes back to
Two
Hunter.
is more than one, and you can never trust a kicker. And I mean, cliches for days, but
Wow, Thomas gets surprisingly wrapped up immediately. That's pretty rare for Thomas. But good coverage there by LSU. I don't know if this wind's bothering him, or if the kicker's just not that strong, or if that's just his strategy to kick it to the 5. That's, I think, 3 in a row.
I think he's just getting caught checking out Big Penis.
Could be. I think the kids call that meat gazing.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, stick drift, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Grimm. There's a lot of time still here left in this football game. So we're going to see Leary fake it to Allen. He's going to roll out with him again. This time he stops, doesn't get the pass off, and gets sacked, unfortunately. That's going to be a loss of 5. Great penetration there by the T-grade defense.
It feels like LSU finally showed up here. I mean, they were with us for a minute in the first half on their first series.
All right, we'll see what Leary has drawn up here as he's got 4 wide, 3 to his right. And Allen back with him, snaps, hanging in the pocket, throws one deep to Carter. Oh, man. Nobody could get a button read, unfortunately. And that ball falls to the ground.
Good play by Leary just to get the pass off.
Yeah. Yeah, Lou. When he stepped up in that pocket, I thought he was going to get hit by his own lineman. Those trenches were, they were rowdy there on that play. Yeah, nobody likes that triangle shit. One of the many, many hurdles we have to deal with here in the NWO. As we're going to see Leary change the play here. It's 3rd and 15. He's got Big Penis and Allen behind him. 2 wide receivers. Allen's going to... No, he's fake to Allen. Leary's got all kinds of time. He's just kind of chilling back there. Finally throws it deep. And hits the ground. Good coverage there by that safety to come over and play center field on that ball.
Yeah, looking for Big Penis all the way there.
Yeah, I think Big Penis comes down with that if that safety doesn't come flying over and make that play.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see a punt here, and he's going to let it go by. It's a race to it. He's going to pick it up, and oh, wow, runs back into the end zone and runs out. Whew, what a ballsy move there, Lou. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's the type of play you can't afford to miss on.
Mm-hmm. He muffs that, picking it up. Oh, boy. That special teams coach is having his ass for dinner. We're going to see 5 wide. We might see this the rest of the way. We're going to see a quick bubble screen here. And drug down by none other than the neck roll. Good tackle by Thomas. See a hurry up. We're going to see a bunch here. 5 wide bunch. We're all stacked up. Jaden's going to drop back. He's going to chill. Oh, what a spin, though. Finds a man on the out. He spins, picks up maybe 6 or 7 more. First down, LSU. Hurry up again.
Yeah, keep it moving. No
Yep.
time to celebrate.
We're in a bunch. We're going to flip it. We got 3 on the right this time. It's going to move him in, split wide. Drops back, hanging in the pocket. Now he rolls out. Durden chasing again. He remembers Durden from that last play. And wisely.
Wisely just
Yeah.
chucks it.
Yep. Live to fight another day, Mr. Daniels. So here we are at 2nd and 10. We're going to go 3 wide with the tight end. Emery in the back. Hanging in the pocket. Lots of time here. Finally finds Emery, who's not going to... Oh, he caught that. I thought he was going to be out of bounds, Lou.
Put in?
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. God bless online play, huh? Interesting. We'll be watching that after the game. So here we go.
Zoom it in, enhance it up nice.
Is that Durden again? The pass pro is just not holding up for Daniels right now as we see another sack. I'm not sure who that was. We'll find out soon, but that's going to bring up 2nd 21.
The Wolf Pack. The Wolves have tasted blood.
Yep, there's blood in the water. Pack swarming. Here we go. 5 wide, bunch to the right, 2 left. Van gets through, that rushes, makes Daniels rush out. I think he was looking downfield. Didn't see more close that gap really fast. Lou makes that sack.
Tigers can't seem to find the open man in time here. NC State just dials it up.
Shotgun, 2 backs, 3 wide. 3rd and 27. Huge play here. We saw him get a 3rd and 23 earlier.
And that was an exciting play. They got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, that was a wild play. He's going to keep both backs into pass pro.
It's really good protection.
So we're going to see the ball hit the ground. There was a defender in the vicinity that might have been able to make a play on that ball and possibly pick it off. But
I just think there needs to be a better throw there. That was a pretty decent play.
Yeah.
For the situation, I have no problem with it.
It looked like 2 wide receivers against like 6 D-backs there since he kept those backs into block. As we're going to see a big 4th and 27 here. This is a huge play. 5 wide, 1 in motion. We're going to have 3 to the left. No. I hate this game. Oh, it went. No, it always does that. Yep. I need a cigarette. All right, we'll be back, folks.
Stay tuned.